AI slop is not the problem. The real issue is something way more fundamental that nobody wants to admit. Let's be honest. There's some truly awful AI generated content out there. Books with nonsensical plots, characters that change names halfway through, covers that look like they were made by a drunk robot having a fever dream. And I get it. Instinct is to blame the AI.
Oh, these are awful. Ugh, I think I'm gonna be sick.
But here's what everybody misses. The problem isn't the AI. The problem is the human pressing the button. Think about it. Every terrible AI book you've ever seen has one thing in common: zero human oversight. Someone typed, "Write me a vampire romance novel," hit enter, copy pasted the output, slapped on an AI generated cover, and uploaded it to Amazon. That's not AI slop. That's human slop. Because here's what they're not telling you about AI: it can actually be an incredible tool for creating better books and better content, but only if you use it right. Imagine using AI to brainstorm character names when you're stuck, or having it act like a focus group to test different plot ideas. What about using it as a team of beta readers who can spot plot holes?
Wait, this is actually genius. Why didn't I think of this?
The difference between a tool and a replacement is intention. A hammer can help you build a house, or you can just swing it randomly and hope something good happens. And before anybody says, "But AI is different," let me ask you something. Are you really anti-technology? Because I don't think you are. Your computer? That's technology, of course. But that pencil in your hand? That's also technology. Heck, if you're going to be a purist about it, using a rock to carve into another rock is still using a tool, i.e., technology. The truth is that every major advancement in writing technology has faced resistance. When the printing press was invented, scribes complained it would destroy the art of handwriting. When typewriters appeared, people said it would make writing too mechanical. When computers showed up, authors worried it would kill the soul of writing. Every generation thinks the newest technology is the one that's finally going to ruin everything. But here we are, still telling stories, still creating, still finding ways to connect with each other. Now, if you write purely for creative expression, if the act of putting pen to paper is what feeds your soul, then maybe AI isn't for you in the creative process. And that's totally fine. But you can still use it for marketing, for creating book trailers, for designing your author website, for storyboarding scenes, for research, for formatting, for a million other things that aren't the core creative act. The beautiful thing about AI is that it's a choice. You get to decide where you draw the line. You're in control. There's no right or wrong way. There's just intentional use versus lazy use. And there's a plot twist that nobody's talking about. All that AI slop might actually be doing us a favor. When the market gets flooded with low-effort content, authentic voices don't get drowned out, they rise to the top. People can tell the difference between something made with care and something that was just generated and dumped into the universe. Quality always finds an audience. Always. When everything around you is generic and soulless, genuine creativity shines even brighter. The bar hasn't been lowered. It's just easier to see who's actually reaching for it.
That ideal's spicier than my Wi-Fi password.
Stamp it, ship it, call mom. That's solid.
Will AI keep getting better? Absolutely. Will it eventually be able to handle more and more of the writing process? Probably. But here's the thing. There will always be humans who want to create for the joy of creating, who want to express something uniquely theirs, who want to connect with other humans through their art. We didn't stop painting when cameras were invented. We didn't stop playing music when recording technology advanced. We didn't stop writing when word processors made it easier. We adapted. We evolved. We found new ways to be human. The next time you see terribly AI-generated content, don't blame the AI. Ask yourself, what would this look like if someone had actually cared about the quality? Because the future isn't about choosing between humans and AI. It's about humans using AI thoughtfully, intentionally, and with purpose. And whether you're on the team, AI is the devil, or team, it's just another tool, keep creating. The world needs your art, whatever tools you choose to use.